Welcome to lesson 3, example number 6, and it is asking for us to find the horizontal shear stress at the notch. So I would take that as saying at somewhere around here, what is the shear stress? Or right here, where is the shear stress? Anywhere to the left of that. And it has given us, it's an 8 by 12 beam, and it's notched 2 1/4 inches on its lower side, and we've shown that 2 1/4 inches, 2 1/4 inches. All right, and if you read earlier, it explains that the shear stress of a notched beam equals, and this is obviously your simplified equation. Let's go ahead and say A, and then that you multiply that times d over d prime. And actually, I believe this is not simply A, it is. So let's scratch that out, and it's B, d prime. Alright, and let's go ahead and define what d prime is and everything like that. D prime, sorry, I forgot to put the prime, is the actual end depth of the beam at the notch. So the actual beam depth would be 1 1/4 inches at the notch. D equals 11 1/2 inches. And we already have V, so well, we need B. What is B? And it's 8 by 12. So an 8 by 12, you can go look at the actual dimensions, and you will see that it is actually, this is nominal, this is actual. And it is actually a 7 1/2 by 11 1/2 inch beam. So we know that D, as we already said, was 11 1/2, and B is going to be equal 7 1/2 inches. So we're ready to go. We say shear stress equals 3V is given, that's 3,000 pounds, over 2B, 7 1/2, D prime, 9 1/4. As you can see, this is kind of just plug and chug, nice and easy. And then you multiply that times D, which is 11 1/2, and then it's divided by D again, D prime again, which is 9 1/4. So you can actually do 9 1/4 squared, I guess. But let's go ahead and work that out and see what we get. 3 times 3,000 times 11 1/2 divided by 2 divided by 7.5 divided by 9.25 divided by 9.25 again, and you get 80.6. 80.6. We'll see what I mean, you know it's going to be in PSI, but let's work out the units over here. So we have pounds times inches over inches times inches times inches, so that's inches cubed. You take one away and you get inches squared, so it's pounds per inches squared. And that is our answer, 80.6, and that checks out to what they got on the example and study guide. And we'll see you on the next video.